everybody. What's up? All right, let's do this. Good morning, everybody. I am Sensei Sabira. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is that time again. Good morning, Megan. How are you? Glad you're here. Again, I'm Sensei Sabira coming to you from Baltimore. I'm here every day, Monday through Friday, 8:30 is good morning. Good morning, Joy Love. How are you? Good morning. Guys, do me a favor. Go ahead and share this out to my replay viewers saying welcome back. Thank you for stopping back in. Today, guys, we are going to have an interesting show, I think. So please do me a favor. We love it when you share us out. Some interesting things we're going to go ahead and talk about today. Let's see. Let me get this up here while we come on in. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning. Good to see you. Let's see here. I want to make sure I can see you guys. Let me know if you hear me. I'm playing with a new mic. And I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, just let me know. Excellent. 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 Lindsay gave me a little reaction there. Okay, so I'm going to assume you guys can hear me okay. Good morning, Lisa and Rolita. Thank you guys so much. I want to say happy birthday to Megan Shannon. It is her birthday today. We had a wonderful time out yesterday. Met her at the library, did some videography for her business. She is an amazing sister friend of mine who works with ayahuasca. She takes selected groups down to the Amazon and does healing work down in the Amazon with the ayahuasca master plant. Very, very interesting lady. So if you haven't heard about the work she does or don't know her, I highly recommend that you give her a check out. Okay, the name of her company is Beyond the Ceremony. Beyond the Ceremony, and she's awesome. So let's jump into this. Let me make sure I got my little show notes up. As I told you guys before, I'm going to start providing the show notes here in the description area after I do the show, because a lot of people have said, they really want the show notes. So I'm going to do that. I am going to also invite you to get on my newsletter list, because there's a lot that I offer on my newsletter that only comes through my newsletter. So if you want that, either in the description or, first of all, send me a friend request, right? And in your friend request, just put newsletter and your email, your best email, okay? Hey, Tamika. A lot of folks coming in here today. Awesome. Hey, Sips. And like I said, the show notes will be provided. But on my newsletter, guys, I am, there's, private pop-up calls that I do, all kinds of stuff that I'm giving away free, and specialized training that's only happening within my group. So again, if you want that, send me a friend request, and then send me a message saying that you want you want to be on the newsletter. Also, there's a 5-day challenge that will be coming up. And for you to get that as well, just put 5-day challenge, and I'm happy to put you on the kind of the early bird list for that 5-day challenge, okay? I'm going to be running quite a few of those in 2019, just short spurts so that you guys can actually put what I'm teaching you here in this 15-20 minutes to work like immediately, and that I can support you and coach you in getting some really quick wins, okay, guys? Making some advances in your business. So let's get on with this. Hey, Christine. Hey, Christine. Hey, Minister Rosa. And Jay, my cousin, is here. What's up, cuz? All right, guys, let's get started. Thank you guys for sharing this out again in advance. So, again, I'm Sensei Sabira. If you're just joining, if this is your first time, or if you haven't been back in a while, and I support spiritual entrepreneurs that are growing a home-based business, create an endless flow of your perfect potential clients, right? Through the power of sharing your own personal story. What have you lived through? What have you learned just through living, right? Believe it or not, everything you've lived through brought you to this moment so that you can not only your life can be enriched, but so that you can enrich and support somebody else. It is, the healing comes through your story. The medicine is actually carried in your body. And for those of us who are spiritual entrepreneurs, it comes out, it expresses as a business. That's it. It just expresses as a business. Good morning, Santa. And so I use the law of attraction, which many people have heard of, along with what's called attraction marketing. You put those two pieces together and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Ease, elegance, and grace in terms of growing a business. All right. So today I want to talk about what one of my mentors calls the everywhere effect. Somebody write that down for me. Write that down so that it shows up in the show notes. The everywhere effect. If you haven't told a friend yet, please go ahead and do that because we're getting ready to jump into this. Good morning, Tracy. All right. So the everywhere effect. I am sure that you have heard or you have worked with mentors who have told you, you know, you need to be on Instagram, you need to be on YouTube and Snapchat and this and that and and like there's this whole I mean, there's an endless supply of social media channels that you can be on, right? Tamika says, is there a feature to invite others to listen? Yes, you can actually, if you hit the share button, Tamika, on your phone or laptop, whatever device you're on, just hit the share button and it'll give you the option to share to groups, or you can choose individual friends, or you can just take the link and share that link. Thank you for asking that though, beloved. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. So the everywhere effect is an effect, guys. It's an effect. And I want you to listen to this because this right here, once I understood this piece, it changed the game for me. And guys, don't leave early. Do not leave early. You want to understand the everywhere effect. But I want to talk about how you get here, right? So you're trying to build this list and you keep hearing, I need to be everywhere. I need to be everywhere present. Everybody needs to see me on all these different channels. And, you know, most of you have jobs still. How are you going to do that? How are you going to be everywhere present and still work a job? How are you going to be everywhere present and, you know, attend to your family? Like Christine's got a little 2-year-old. How's she going to attend to Dane and be all over the place and she's breastfeeding and growing her business, right? If you guys want to talk to mommypreneurs, she's the one. Check her out. How do you do that? It's the everywhere effect, guys. The operative word here is effect. Good morning, Yannick. Good morning, Carol. So, how do we do this? You actually are not everywhere. You're not everywhere. What you're doing, guys, what the big boys are doing, but they're not telling you, is that they are leveraging one or two key strategies. One or two key platforms. But what they're doing is creating a loop. They're creating a loop for people to be in, a little kind of a mini universe, I like to say. Christine said, plot twist. That's it. You're creating guys, share this out because I'm telling you, most people don't tell you this stuff. They don't tell you this. And when you get this, you're going to be like, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. So I'll give you my loop. I'm just going to, y'all know I've been transparent for 6 years. So I'm just going to like, boom, take off my shirt and show y'all what's up. Here's how it goes. I go live in the morning. Yes, you can do that, Santa. You can. But the thing is, people think that you've got to manually be going everywhere. I'm going to show you how you don't do that. All right. So I create a live stream in the morning, right? And then immediately when this live stream is done, I download it to my computer. You guys, I'm giving you the inside scoop. I'm giving you what I give my students. Check this out. You go live. You download that live to your laptop. Immediately upload. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Ia. Immediately upload that to YouTube. Make sure you've got an optimized title, optimized keywords. We can do a training a little bit later, and I can give you some tools that will help you do that. Because I'm not like super savvy with all that, but I'm gonna give you some tools that I use later down the road. Okay. I have a couple of free offers that I promote and Facebook groups. And so all I do is move people, or allow them to move themselves as they see fit through this kind of closed circuit. So your perception is, I'm everywhere. Sabira is everywhere. She's showing up in my email. For those of you last night who are on my newsletter list, you got 3 emails last night back to back to back reminding you about the Instagram training. And several of you went to that Instagram training, right? But you get my newsletter, you get my live stream. Then you get an email from me later in the day, right? Then you're gonna see me on YouTube. Many people that are in here are in my groups. So you see me in my groups, whether I'm going live, posting trainings, right? I'm giving free promotions. I'm sending free promotions to you. So I'm actually creating this closed loop, this world that encompasses Sensei Sabira. And I've invited you in, you've accepted the invitation. And so to your eyes and to your consciousness, everywhere you look, you see me. I show up in the key places that are comfortable for me. And I've picked a few where I know you guys hang out. Yes, Mindy, good morning. Omnipresent. I'm not really omnipresent, but it looks sometimes to my students and to the people that I resonate with, the perception is that I'm everywhere present. I'm everywhere present in some places that work for me, but the way I have put it together, and yes, I leverage technology to link these few places together for me. But what happens in your mind is, dang, every time I turn around, Sensei is everywhere and she's giving away all this free game, and I'm learning so much from her. You guys get that? Does that make sense? Good, Ursula. I'm glad you feel that way. So, it's not about being there. There are so many places I am not. Like Twitter does not turn me on. So I don't really mess with Twitter. And there's a ton more that I don't. But the ones I do like, the ones that resonate, because it's got to resonate with you first, right? And you need to go and see where's that sweet spot where I like to be and where I know my potential clients like to be. Where do they like to hang out? How do they like to communicate? How do they like to receive information? And so you find that sweet spot where you like to be and where they like to be. Teresa says, which email platform do you use? I happen to use Aweber. Several of my students use MailChimp. Yep. And I usually have my students start with MailChimp if, with the platforms that I use, there's like a flat fee for everything in a box. And if you want more information about that, Teresa, just click the link above and you can actually get a 10-day trial. Any of you guys, you can get a 10-day trial with me and I'll walk you through this particular system that will support you in creating a social media presence in a way that's resonant with you, in the way that's resonant with your community, your tribe that you're serving. Okay? Oh, you're welcome, Carol. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing your consciousness this morning. So yeah, if you want to actually like kind of dive a little bit deeper, not totally in, but if you want to like say, oh, I just want to take a peek, Sensei, what you're doing, just click the link above or below, wherever it is, to the side, whichever, and take the 10-day trial. If you do that, I will also give you a 30-minute free consultation while kind of go walk over your Facebook profile and show you how to be more attractive with how you've got that set up. Okay. And that's I'll just throw that in if you take that 10-day trial and we can get you set up. So anyway, beyond all of that, I want you guys to walk away understanding. And if you have had overwhelm, if you felt overwhelmed at the belief that you need to be everywhere, I want you to understand that that's not what's going on, but that is the perception that happens when you set your system up, when you create your little universe on the internet in a way that's leveraged and resonant with you. Okay, Santa. Ooh, let me see. I gotta take my glasses off. Is this what I have access to by having the gift of on the one? Yes. Oh, Santa, you have much more. You are like, you and I are going deeper. Santa is working with me, and so yeah, we're Santa. We haven't even begun to scratch the surface yet, sis. We haven't even scratched the surface. Trust me. So yeah, you have that and a lot more coming to you, Santa. So yes, I look forward to Saturday as well. Okay, guys. So do you have any questions? My intention is that when you guys come here at 8:30 in the morning and hang out with me for 15, 20 minutes, I can't give you everything that's up here. And I say that all the time, but I can give you enough that you can walk away and you can start to create something, at least start to think differently. And as you're on social media, begin to see things differently from a perspective of a creator versus a consumer. Depending on where you're standing, looking at this paradigm, it looks and your experience of it is different, and it should be. If you are a creator and you come to Facebook with the intent to give content, going to be very different experience than those who are coming. You have a great day too, Mindy. Thank you. Than when you're coming here to consume. And most people come on all of these platforms to consume. Right? After a while, when you decide to get serious about building your business, right? Hey, Tracy. When you decide to get serious about building your business, what happens is you must begin to see things differently. You must begin to have a different recognize. You must recognize the way you perceive things. And so I want to support you in doing that, having a different recognition, thinking about things differently, doing it again from the perspective of a content creator versus a content consumer. Clearly, there are times when you're going to go online and it is for the purpose of consuming content. I just want to be on here and I want somebody feeding me. Great. But when you're on here to grow your business, you must learn to see the platforms differently. You must learn to see the way they connect differently. And the way you move through them must be different. You must put on blinders. You really do. You got to put on. When I come in to Facebook in the morning, between 8:30 and 10, I'm in straight creator mode. Right? I create and then I syndicate. And I am closing my ears and closing my eyes because I understand that other content creators, their purpose is to get my attention. And so they also are creating spaces where it seems like they're everywhere and they're creating really great stuff. And I'm like, ooh, no, you got to come on and you got to close it down. You got to create, give what you came to give and get out, and have other times where you're on here to receive. But what ends up happening, which is so awesome, is that, and I'm getting ready to just, boom, I'm ready to bring this down. But yeah, Tracy says, oh yeah, you need blinders for sure. And it's something you got to train yourself to do. But I forgot where I was going. I think I took myself on a tangent. But anyway, guys, let me know, was that valuable? Was this valuable to you? I'm going to do some pop-up trainings. My mentor does these pop-up calls. And so I'm going to do some pop-up trainings. But the only way you're going to hear about it, guys, is if you're on my newsletter. So please send me a friend request. Send me your email and say newsletter. Send me a friend request. Send me a direct message. And put in 5-day challenge if that's what you want. Share this out, guys, because this is information that for us who are spiritual entrepreneurs, I have a passion for helping you get out there. Why? Because you're a healer. Your business is an actual act of service, and your passion come to life, right? Yeah, Tracy, be more mindful to get it in and send it out there and let it go to work for you. Let it go to work for you early as possible. So let me know, guys, if you have any questions. If let me look here and make sure real quick. Let's see here. Okay, Tamika says, I'm a lover of art, dance, the human body. My little thing just went by so quick. Hang on, let me do it this way. Human body. Is it wise to marry our loves and oh, wow. Tamika, that right there, that's a video. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to answer that for you, Tamika, on Monday. Okay, so your question I will address on Monday. That is a great question, and I could work on that one for you guys for a week, literally, and I just might do that. So Tamika, thank you for throwing that question out, and you've given me, did you guys just see what happened? When you start listening to your tribe, you start giving your tribe what they need, they're going to continue to, it's a feedback loop. This thing ain't hard, y'all. It ain't hard. It's about you getting yourself organized and understanding how the different pieces move together, okay? So we're going to work on this. Guys, I want to give you an opportunity to work with me, even if just for 10 days, so that you can begin to see things a little differently, a lot differently, which will take your business to a whole different stratosphere in the next 12 to 18 months, okay? So to do that, click that link above. Take a 10-day trial with me and get a half an hour with me, and let's dive in and let's take a look at your business and look at some simple tweaks that you can make, simple things that you can do to become more attractive, telling your story and calling to yourself, drawing to yourself your right and perfect potential client. All right? All right, guys. So thank you so much. Oh, this has been beautiful. Happy birthday again to Megan Shannon Elder. Again, you guys, if any of you have ever thought about working with the Master Plant Ayahuasca, that's what she does. She's an amazing healer that takes people on retreat down to the Amazon. And I have the honor to be supporting her in building her business. And supporting her with her online presence. So I want to say happy birthday to her and thank her for the work she's doing for the planet. And y'all have a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm back here tomorrow. Tomorrow I got a special guest that will be on. We're going to have an actual conversation. And so yeah, you guys create a beautiful day. And I will be back tomorrow. Thank you, beloveds. Y'all remember, even mystics got bills to pay. This is Sensei Sibiria coming to you from Baltimore. Peace.